Watson on first down. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And, Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. To throw is Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Williams. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. If people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Mike, check, 59. Here we go.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st down, Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To the air yet again, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans push further out in front. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 76 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Muhammad. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Check. Mike spot 9.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Watson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson powering forward. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow, I'm going. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. He's got daylight. The 30. And it's a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, baby.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a first down throw, Watson. That's Stills bringing it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Watson now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10.
59 mark, check. 54.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And Walker has it. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Watson on first down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and that'll bring up second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On second and 10, Watson toward the pylon, caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half, and the Texans push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10.
Yellow. Orbit. Let's go, defense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And Robinson with a big catch. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Mahomes now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right?
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. The extra point up and good, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go again with Muhammad. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Freeland speaks on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
What we got?
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 7-yard line.
Watch tight end. Check. Lucky, Charlie.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Watch the curve.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
It's 4th down.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Let's go.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. They'll run on first down. Muhammad. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the shot. 54. 53 is the mic. Hey, let's get this. 55.
To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. It's complete. Stills. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Here's Watson operating from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
53, check 53. I'm trying to collect. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Throwing again, it's Watson. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Watson. And he locates Walker, complete. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, and the Texans push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Watson now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. This is caught. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 29. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 51 yards. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 35 on second down, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one, 55 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted. intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Reed. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad, and he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough. Now
they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing now, Watson. And he rifles one incomplete.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On first down, it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. Now here's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7, escaping the pressure right. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points.
fancy in Vegas. This for the that haters. I make a lot of new money. When it's not say this. Be liking my flavor. I think it's done.